Howdy folks, it's Mark Blackstock here. So, I'm just doing this reflection or a critique on a paper that I've read. It's a paper on the study of the use of social media in the football industry, and it was written by Johan Kuzma, Viv Bill and Karen Nog. It's actually a really good read. And it's basically about football clubs across the globe realizing the use of social media, and to see if it can improve and expand their business. Whether this be for marketing purposes or a medium for directly communicating with the fans. The study in this paper found that the majority of European clubs researched have a social media presence. There was a difference in how effective social media was used between the various leagues. So to break that down, what I think that means is that in the top clubs, the most prestigious leagues like the Premiership or La Liga, like Manchester United and Manchester City, they're always on the TV. These are the prestigious football teams. These are the football clubs that everybody wants to see. So basically, their social media presence might not be as big. Now, this was what I found strange. In the lower leagues, they have more of a social media presence. This is because the fans want to know exactly what's going on in their clubs at every conceivable level. They don't get much TV coverage, so the only way they can find out what's going on in their club is through social media. The study also demonstrated that most football clubs have some sort of a social media presence, such as Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. However, the findings indicated that the well-known worldwide clubs don't always use this commercial potential as effectively as they could do, with, like I said, the lesser prominent teams using social media in a more effective way in order to effectively market their fan base, because the fans are like customers to a business. Football clubs are a business and the fans are the customers. So, the marketing is the same way as a business. So the paper goes on to talk about the growth of social media, and it says that social media has become a phenomenon and being used by consumers around the world. With the emergence of social media, it is now possible for one person to communicate with hundreds or even thousands of people about products that companies provide them. Also, the paper talks about the use of social media marketing in the football industry. So they say that using social media has enabled football clubs to have a two-way relationship with its fans. There's an author here called Pete, P-E-A-T-E, and he states Facebook and Twitter give fans a direct link to the club on match days. The site allows clubs the chance to reward their fans for their loyalty with exclusive offers and competitions, as well as news and updates directly from the stadium and training ground. So it's a bit of a VIP experience, if you like, when you communicate with a football club through social media. Also, it talks about Twitter here, and it says by using Twitter, leagues may take advantage of Twitter's capabilities and functions by keeping fans aware of the team's events and keeps them connected to its brand. The author of the paper also mentions that Twitter can aid in building stronger relationships between the organisation organisation, which is the football club, is a business, and the fans being like customers, to build the brand strength. Prior studies. So the paper goes on to say, as the use of social media increases in various industries, studies are being performed to determine the effectiveness in different industries other than football. So at this time, there hasn't been that much research or papers written on the correlation between football and social media. This paper is actually one of the first, and they go on to say that this study contributes to new information in both the areas of social media as well as the football industry. So basically, I think it's a well written paper in general, and I agree with the majority of things that the author talks about. They conclude in saying that the study contributes to information in both the areas of social media as well as the football industry. So this is what we need. I believe that social media and football, it will only grow. Like myself, I want to know what's going on in my football club. When I want it, I want that information like that when I want it. I want to see information on new signings. I want to know if my star player is getting injured. I want to know if the manager is going to be changing tactics on the game for the weekend. I want to see interviews with players on the training field. I just want to see realness. I want to see behind the scenes. I want to see what's going on in the football club, not just what the TV, like Sky TV, is showing me. I want to see behind the scenes stuff, and also I want to engage with the footballers. My sporting heroes. So I want to talk to my sporting heroes on Twitter, and hopefully they will get back to me and retweet. So that's just incredible to communicate with, the star of your team. That's what social media can do. So this will only get bigger and better in the future. So thanks for listening, folks, and bye.